President Biden says he will not intervene in that strike.
Financial expert Terry Savage joins us this morning. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning. We could see the impact of that port strike pretty soon. It's a tough political calculus this year. If they grant the wage increase, that will feed into inflation. If the president steps in, it could have an impact on the vote, the Democratic vote in labor unions. And that port strike could shave the GDP. It could raise prices of everything. I mean, we think fresh fruits and vegetables that come in. You talk about tariffs, suddenly we would see what would be the impact of disrupting trade in a very real way if this port strike doesn't get settled quickly.
All right, let's get to some viewer questions. The interest on my credit cards are killing me, says this viewer. What do you think about a consolidation loan?
It is not your imagination that interest rates on credit cards are killing you. The average now is 20.78%, and that's on bank credit cards, department stores, many of them well over 30%. That is digging yourself a deep hole. So the question is how to approach this. Yes, you can try a consolidation loan. You can go to a place like SoFi.com and you can get a quote. You have to put in your information about your credit scores, and they'll look it all up for you and not impact your credit score, but will give you an immediate quote on a much lower consolidation rate. But how did you get in that credit card trouble? What are you going to do with the old credit cards? Have you learned your lesson? So my first stop I always recommend is the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, 800-388-2227. It's always up at terrysavage.com. Look, bankruptcies are already up nearly 20%, Chapter 7 bankruptcies year over year. There's no doubt that consumers are stressed. You need to get ahead of this before you get overwhelmed. Paying the minimums will bury you for 25 or 30 years. You need to get ahead of this consolidation loan and or counseling.
All right, Chase wants to close my 2 Visa accounts because I have not used them in 2 years. I have no debt, and I prefer to shop with my socially responsible cards. Will it hurt to let Chase close my accounts?
Well, I'm going to tell you, it might hurt to let Chase close those accounts, especially if they're your oldest, longest held cards. That's a key component of your credit score. So you might want to use one of those cards, at least the longest held card, charge on it every month, pay it off in full and on time, and that will keep that card going. They don't want to be mailing out statements to people who aren't using the cards. That's a cost to them. But you want to make sure you keep your oldest, longest held card, even if you don't like it much, and maybe even if it has an annual fee.
All right, this person says, my young child wants to invest a few dollars in the stock market. What do you recommend?
Oh, that's great. Great to get your children or grandchildren started on investing. A couple of things to remember. The best way to really build up an investment account is a 529 college savings account that will grow tax-free. But your child decided that maybe they're back into Nikes. The stock fell today. Maybe they want to buy a few shares of some stock they know. The two best places I think you should go are Fidelity. They have a young investor account with no fees, no minimums. Charles Schwab has a similar account. You, the parent or grandparent, will be the custodian. And one word of warning, if that account grows over the years, that account weighs heavily against you in the financial aid formula, a custodial account for a child. But the lessons of teaching a child how to invest, how to notice what's going on, how to watch the stock market, that really offsets that long-term issue of FAFSA impact down the road when you apply for college.
All right, my wife and I have owned a condo vacation house in Wisconsin for 32 years. We have never rented it. Is there any way to avoid the taxes? We have a son that is interested in keeping the property. Could he be used as a solution to avoiding the taxes?
Probably not. Your primary residence gets a $250,000 capital gains exemption. You and your spouse could exclude $500,000 of gains if you sell it. So if you sell it to your son, but that's not your primary residence, and it would have to have been the place where you resided 2 of the last 5 years. Primary residence, well, if you still have an Illinois exemption for your property taxes or a senior exemption, then Illinois is your residence. So probably you're going to want to pay the capital gains tax. You might be able to sell it to your son for less than a fair market price and minimize the gains. And don't forget to add on to your costs everything you did to the property over the years, the new roof, the new furnace, that raises your cost basis and lowers the capital gains tax you'll pay on sale.
All right, to ask Terry a question, you go to terrysavage.com. Thanks, Terry.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you.
Time now for Around Town.